Michelle Obama, born in 1964 in Chicago, Illinois, has challenged societal norms from a very young age. She skipped second grade at Bryn Mawr Elementary School before moving on to attend Whitney M. Young Magnet High School, Princeton University, and Harvard Law School. After graduating and earning her JD degree from Harvard, she married Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States. Later on, she worked at the Chicago branch of Public Allies, a program for young adults in leadership, served as the Associate Dean of Student Services at the University of Chicago, and eventually became the First Lady in 2008, where she would continue on the role of inspiration to young adults. Michelle Obama, then and now, punches holes in the darkness by using her position as former First Lady of the United States to promote activism and change within the communities of young people and the vulnerable.
In 1993, Michelle Obama became executive director for the Chicago Office of Public Allies, a nonprofit leadership training program that helped young adults develop skills for future careers in the public sector. They are a social justice organization committed to changing the face and practice of leadership by recruiting and training talented young leaders. They're dedicated to mobilizing community assets to develop solutions to local challenges. The mission: to create a just and equitable society and the diverse leadership to sustain it. Michelle Obama was determined to see that the Chicago branch of Public Allies would succeed and excel, and it did. According to Julian Posada, her deputy director of Public Allies, she was an ardent money raiser, and after 3 years of hard work, she left the organization with cash in the bank. One of the first steps of their process was recruiting allies. Allies were young people who would spend at least 10 months working in homeless shelters, city offices, public policy institutes, and other areas of public service. These people were recruited from college campuses, projects, and everywhere in between. She personally knocked on doors in rough areas of Chicago and also asked friends if they knew of any undergraduates at Northwestern willing to work in the public sector. This recruiting style brought together people who would not be further apart in ethnicity and economic class. While all this was happening, she also had to raise money for the organization. She very often had to travel between the different worlds of Chicago. Over the course of her 3 years with the Chicago branch, many allies found Michelle Obama inspiring. Many of them said, "You kind of know when you're in the presence of somebody who is really terrific. She had a way of making you feel you could do anything. She is the least negative person I've ever met, and she is a can-do person."
On February 9, 2010, Michelle Obama announced the Let's Move campaign. Obama advocated for healthier food in schools, better food labeling, and more physical activity for children. It aimed to reduce childhood obesity, an epidemic in this country in 2010, and encourage a healthy lifestyle for children. Communities would have to be involved. Schools would need to implement healthy food programs, and parents need to teach kids healthy eating habits and routines. This would all let the Let's Move campaign work effectively. Some achievements the Let's Move campaign brought were lower costs of fruits and vegetables at Walmarts across the country, and through the Healthier U.S. School Challenge, more than 5,000 schools now meet nutritional and fitness standards. And along with other things, the Let's Move campaign brought some celebrity status when Beyonce renamed the title of her song to Move Your Body and brought kids into the new music video to show that kids should move around.
Michelle Obama, before and during her role as the First Lady, would do a lot to help serve the American people. She once said, "Don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take a life of its own." Michelle Obama definitely lives up to her words, as she has done a great deal of services that were altruistic and charitable. Before her role as the First Lady, Michelle Obama also held a public sector position in the Chicago city government. She was assistant to the mayor and later became the executive director for the Chicago Office of Public Allies. Her role as executive director would allow her to encourage many young adults to work on social issues. In 2011, Michelle Obama and Jill Biden came together to create the Joining Forces campaign. It was a campaign designed to call all Americans to support those who have served our country and their families with wellness, education, and jobs. The campaign's main objectives were to bring attention to the strengths of America's service members and share awareness of the sacrifices they had made. Her roles in public service, as well as her humanitarian campaigns, display Michelle Obama's selfless nature, as well as her proof of living up to her own expectations. Her commitment to helping the American people shows she enjoys helping others and continues to be a role of inspiration for young adults.
As First Lady, Michelle Obama supported the education of children and young adults through two initiatives, the Reach Higher Initiative and Let Girls Learn. Obama launched the Reach Higher Initiative in 2014 to inspire students to continue their education past high school. To do this, Obama helped educate students across the country about financial aid eligibility, career options, and summer opportunities. The program's goal is reaching the North Star by 2020, meaning that America will have the highest proportion of college graduates in the world. The Let Girls Learn campaign was the second education initiative that Obama launched with Laura Bush in 2015. This campaign works to increase access to education for girls globally, 62 million of which are not in school. This campaign has invested more than $1 billion in over 50 countries, allowing girls from third world countries to access opportunities that would have been impossible without Obama's help. As you can see, Obama punches holes in the darkness for the youth of our country, as well as children globally. She has gone above and beyond her duties as First Lady and truly taken advantage of her platform to do the greatest amount of good for the greatest number of people. Through her education initiatives, Obama created a path to success for today's youth and has continued to this work despite no longer being First Lady.
After the completion of Barack Obama's second presidential term in 2017, the family left the White House and began to lead a private life without the constant attention of the American people. However, former First Lady Michelle Obama continues to this day to promote advocacy and justice for all. After the release of her 2018 book, Becoming, Obama embarked on a nationwide book tour that consisted of events in which she and other celebrities encouraged Americans to have conversations about the nation's issues. Obama's ventures into podcasting and filmmaking have also established her as a celebrated advocate for justice. She often speaks about issues in the country through her works. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Obama encouraged all Americans to speak openly about mental health and wellness. After the murders of George Floyd and other Black Americans committed by police, Obama also urged Americans to stand for racial justice and bring awareness to the problems in the nation. In a virtual speech to high school graduates in 2020, Michelle Obama said, "I want our young people to know that they matter, that they belong." To this day, Obama continues to encourage young Americans to promote justice in the country, passing on her legacy as a changemaker to the next generation. Throughout her life, Obama has punched holes in the darkness, meaning she has consistently pushed for change and growth. She has shown the American people how to find and promote justice, or see and use the light within the dark, and she continues to be a champion for change, advocating for vulnerable and marginalized Americans throughout her work.